Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Tyranny. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today because I got news for you, and also we're sneaking in. And by the way, because I'm using the Paradox account, I get invisibility potions and stuff every time I log in, so that's pretty good. Just received an invisibility potion right now. But anyway, enough of that. So, we are here, and I'm talking in such hushed tones, well, mostly for, I don't know, novelty or something. But yeah, we're here because there are enemies over here, and apparently they are marked on the map in a weird way. We're in the northern clearing, and they are aggressive. I really thought we were going to be able to talk to them. Apparently that's not the case. They're really upset with this whole thing, and I am almost certain they're going to attack me right as soon as as I attack them. I'm going to switch to lesser staff. Is that a ranged weapon? That's not a ranged weapon, is it? It wouldn't be a ranged weapon. Let's see if I can use her with her ranged weapon to attack that guy, and actually him as well, to attack that guy right there. And we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be bad, but can you guys stop lurking? She is... Okay, let's get out. Let's get out. No, you need to stop that. Get out. Okay, so I'm not gonna send you my champion. Oh, he's taking damage. Okay, so that's okay. He's gonna move around, and she is gonna change to that weapon right there. You, sir, are gonna need to use the Greater Renewal to try and bring up some of our armor and our buffs. You guys need to stop sneaking and attack that guy right away. Okay, and oh, she's taking quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna need to change her from here. She's gonna do this. No, actually, she's gonna change that, and she's gonna do that. Is that a spellcaster over there? It's a sage.
Count on it.
Let's see what happens there. So you have done your thing, right? Okay, so everything is good there. I'm gonna go with the restoring touch on her
as you command,
instead of a healing thing. Is that working? He's still casting that, right? So the verse has finished her ability. I'm gonna try. Let's see. So that one coordinate with verse to knock your target prone. Let's see if that works right there. Okay, so she is kind of taking a lot of damage. We don't need to send you guy over here. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. Okay. Yeah, you need to attack these guys. Okay, she needs to get out of there. She's gonna disengage, but... Not happening? Are you dead stuck? What?
No dice.
Yeah, okay, so she is gonna take a little bit of damage. What's happening? Okay, Barrick is doing his abilities. She is still up. Oh, she gets rooted. Okay, that explains it then. She can't take any other potions. You can't use your healing ability, can you? Let's see. Quickly heals the Fate Binder with a surge of restorative energy. What about this one? Titan's Touch. Let's see if you can do something over here as well. Especially if you have... Issue a mocking invitation. Yeah, if you have that, that'll be a fantastic thing. Please do that fast. Please do that fast. And you, sir, what can you do? You have the Slice. He's still at full health. And you're doing... What do you have? The Skewer. That's for... Yeah, let's just shoot this guy if you can. So nobody is attacking her. I think everything is going well. This is, well as well as could be expected. What happened there? Sage did the Arctic ground. Okay, so that guy decided to attack her. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna need to complete that attack right there. And that's a hit, and I'm gonna fall back. And you, sir, you are in a really bad position. Can you kill this guy? Oh boy, that's not gonna go well for you. Switch to the oh boy. Okay, so he is no longer attacking her. That's great. I'm gonna try Searing Palm on his face right there. Although that guy is a problem. I'm probably gonna need to step back. So he's handling himself. He's handling himself as well, which is not that bad. I got Iron Tolling, so that's a coordinated strike. Strike an enemy, dealing significant increased damage, and let's kill this guy as soon as we can. That disengage. Oh, she's prone? Or he's prone. Okay, so he's doing his thing. That guy's gonna die soon enough. What happened there? Versa finished her ability. Oh, that's great. Let's do that again on that guy. Please kill him. Come on. Or not kill him, of course, but do a bunch of damage. What's going on? People are screaming. That's okay. That's Lantry screaming. Okay, so that wasn't Lantry screaming. These guys are going down. Oh, it was... Yeah, of course. The Sun Soldier there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, scream all you like. You're still gonna die. What do we have over here? We have an archer. There's somebody over here. What happened to that guy? Oh, it was... Okay, she's gone.
Got dark all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You are gonna be fine. That guy just immolated himself or something? Let's see.
Will do.
Can you get... There it is. That's one down, and another one right there. And if she would level up, that would mean that I would get back the wounds, but that is not going to happen for her.
We must rest
For
soon.
a little while. It's going to happen for me, but it's going
Right.
to take a little while as well. So there we go. That was not the only battle. There's another one up there. Let's first loot this place. What do we have here? On weapon crit, weakened for a bunch. That's fine. We're still handling our... Oh,
You see what I see?
I see what you see. Do you see what I see?
I got it.
You got it? Okay, sure. Let me save the game, and let's see what we have. We have ourselves a staggering burn. And we got a guy up there as well. No,
I got
those are
it.
friendlies. Okay, let's go back over here. Have we gone up there? Yes, we have. Okay, let's just get everybody over there. And we're really in a bad way in terms of our situation. So that's pretty good armor. Let's see. So that's not good armor for you. It's not good armor for you. That is going to be good armor for you. No, it's not. That is a terrible armor right there. What about this one? Definitely not good enough. That's the same as yours. You can't use that. And that's the same as yours. And that is worse than yours. Okay. Use that right there. What do I need? What do I need? Yeah, I need to change her to that. She's already there. And I think I would probably need some sort of ranged attack myself. Can I change my party positioning? Let's see. So I click. That's the AI behavior. Can I defend party, defend myself? Aggressive would be a nice thing. Let's go with aggressive. Everybody needs aggressive. What is this one? We'll use the widest arrays of spells. That's the widest. Okay, I can select what kind of spell she uses. That's fantastic. Yeah. Somebody said in the comments that the game didn't have AI, or apparently it's right there, or I'm not seeing things properly. So what's that key right there? Backspace. Yeah, right. And then we have this thing. I need that. Can I customize that one? Yeah, I can. Beautiful. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so I need you to go like so, and have you back here, and have you back there. I think this is a good formation for us. And let's fall back a little bit, because that guy's going to attack us. Let's save the game, and let's murder that guy. I think he might be alone. And if he is, he's dead. Let's use your fantastic flamey thing. Let's use your fantastic bleedy thing. And I think we're good. Oh, he teleports. Immune to poison. I got to disengage there, but I needed that. We're going to continue there. Yeah, just go for it. Oh, no. That guy, they just love disengaging, don't they? It's something that we really shouldn't do, because you get an attack of opportunity that almost always hits. Oh, there's Dishonored in here. You couldn't... You there. You're not with the Oathbreakers. No, I'm not, but I'm also not ready to fall on under that or something. What the hell's that? Did he lift that, or what happened? What happened? The Earthshakers moved this boulder with ease. Magic of that magnitude may be crucial for taking Vengeance well. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna go on in, but at first I'm gonna save, because you guys are not to be trusted. I don't trust you guys too much. Why is that? What is that right there? Why can't I choose that? Hey, can I talk to you? Ah, Fatebinder! How fortuitous. The Earthshaker pounds his chest in salute. For us, I mean. Decidedly not for the Oathbreakers. A smirk works the right side of his mouth as he surveys the carnage you left behind. Whether intended or not, we are indebted for your help. Let's return the salute. You're welcome. He spreads his dirt-streaked lips in a relieved grin. May the stones guide your steps, and may you walk without falter on sturdy ground. Well, where's the rest of you? Was part of your squad killed or otherwise separated? Aye, the Oathbreakers felled Grisandere before we could erect the barricade, but our circle alone was all Master Radix could feasibly spare. We're here, and though wayworn, we're ready to help. Really? Okay. Your commander isn't even here, though. Yeah, with all due respect, Fatebinder, it's not a matter I'd expect you to understand. We absolutely cannot abandon Cairn to the Stone Sea. His nostrils flare in mild ire. As we've only recently located him and are in the process of constructing a fort to guard his remains, we could not spare another mage, especially now when the beast tribe that flocked to Cairn is in his final days, is becoming increasingly territorial and contentious. And so Radix refused Ash's orders? I'm not of a rank to make such a sweeping evaluations. The Earthshaker stumbles slightly over his words, but I'd say he interpreted them in his own manner and to the best of his judgment, rather than outright refusing them. He is an iron guard, after all. His decisions, though difficult to make as they may be, will be certainly embolden. Will certainly embolden our routing of the tiers. Well, not if your general and his entire army is dead. He chokes, and the Shakers behind him gather closely, murmuring in surprise among themselves. One of them, a woman with wispy, russet hair, slaps him on the back so hard, shockwaves tremble through you and into the mountains past. What the hell? Holy crap. If they what? He gasps for breath. How? Yeah, the Overlord has issued an edict of execution. If we don't take the well by Kara's Day of Swords, everyone here will die, including Ash. Well, clearly Master Radix was unaware of the severity of the situation. He glances worriedly at the other mages in his circle, as they all visibly absorb the meaning of everyone here in the Edict's range of affliction. Had we known, assuredly the guild would have come in full force. Or perhaps you would not have come at all. But you are here now and you cannot escape the edict. So I suggest you report to Sevius in the disfavored camp and help us win this battle, or you'll be as dead as the rest of us. With a shaky nod, again, wrath right there. Yeah, because I said that mean thing about that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. With a shaky nod and even shakier salute, the Earth Shaker, well, that's a lot of shaking. The Earth Shaker gathers his circle and cloister together, murmuring or perhaps chanting in hushed voices. The battle mages march towards the valley. And off they go, I suppose. Off they go. At least that's going to inspire some fear in them, hopefully. That's my hope anyway. But anyway, we are done here. Actually, that didn't take too much. We could have done... I don't know if we could have... yeah, I probably would have wasted a level up, a nice level up, if we had not done this. Oh man, this map is small. This map is really small. The maps are actually quite a lot smaller than in the first game, but then again, they are a lot more common, which is something that I endorse. I like this better than the previous one. So let's go to the Scarlet Chorus. Actually, I don't remember what our quests are, so let's see. We have 2 quests, we have 3 quests done. So, Earthshaker reinforcements. You rescue the Earthshakers. I need to go to... so it appears he found his research in the Stone Sea too compelling to abandon and only sent a handful of Earthshakers to assist. Yeah. So what is my current objective? Radix, leader of the Earthshakers, has been summoned. Do I need to go back to the... I need to go back, don't I? Achievement of... what can I do here? Let's hide completed quest, yes. So, Forge Bound. A shipment of Iron is favored, disfavored. It doesn't really... It's the... Meet... Oh, wait a minute. Explore Echo Call. Oh, that's... Yeah, return to Surveyors into disfavored camp. Oh, there it is. I was not reading the titles. The titles are easy to see. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to return to Surveyors at the disfavored camp. That's kind of a bad thing, but I think we're gonna have enough time. I think 7 days is quite enough, especially if we're not gonna have the... Yeah, it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough. So we need to go back to the camp. We need to explore Echo Call for clues of the missing shipment of iron, and that's for the disfavored camp as well. So we're gonna go there right away, and we're gonna meet at Echo Call as well with Antio, because that's actually gonna be the beginning of the invasion, I do believe. I'm not really completely certain, but let's go. 11 hours. That's the Scarlet Cores, and then from there we're probably gonna be able to go around if things go well. It's a shame we don't sleep on the way, but there it is. There it is. Echo Call at last. We could have come here right away, but we'd be missing on all the nice levels and all that sort of stuff.
My bedroll looks pretty inviting right about now.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that? The battle has already begun. Keep watch. The enemy may strike again any moment. That's a bit of quip right there. I remember him. But was he supposed to be here? And that's Antio over there. Hey. Back over here, maintain defense posture. Winded, the disfavored commander clutches his blood-stained chest piece as he takes a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. His focus is on the scattered wounded men around him. He has yet to notice you. Your plan has been a rousing success. Most of our troops dead, a bridge destroyed, and the Vendrian Guard pushes back to where we started. Ladies and gentlemen, the finest the North has to offer. And for your next act... Well, I needed those Furies on point. Don't mock my strategy after working against it. We could have taken them. What is happening? Shouldn't you be on the other side of the bridge? We tried to rush the western bridge. Blow for blow, we had them running, but his gaze drops, a long sigh escapes. But halfway across... Well, halfway across, the Wall-Dam River, just the Blood Chanter gesticulates. Flailing for words. Lurched up! The cursed Matani swallowed the bridge, and most everyone on it. Only real soldiers we have left are the Scarlet Furies that I, quite wisely, directed into a flanking position. No, well, a few of us kept our footing, but the advantage was lost. We had to fall back. As we did, the Oathbreakers surged down the east bridge. We held ground until they fled back across the river, but now we're back where we started with only a fraction of the strength. Yeah, so that's what happened before. Okay, well, now we know. At least we fell back. I think that's a good thing. Let's see, let's commend this guy. Let's see, Antio is in command. He should have concentrated forces as he directed. A member of the School of Tides is alive and working with the Vengeance Guard. I assure you she's the culprit. That's a good one. A direct attack was a dumb idea, but Equip was wise to hold a reserve. That's also true right there. But there's no point in bringing down their morale right now, although I have no illusions here that that's not going to be the effect of that line. It's just going to bring wrath from the disfavored and bring favor from the Scarlet Chorus. So let's just go with this one. That would explain it. Yeah, I just said that, yeah, the School of a member of the School of Tides is alive. Yeah, that's the thing. That would explain it, says Antio. I saw a woman dressed in blue on the other side of the river. Didn't seem like she fit with the others. We had focused our strength into one perfect lunge. We could have crossed the bridge before the enemy knew what was killing them, but it's not too late. We can use the Scarlet Furies to... No, fool! Stop suggesting ways to get my gang killed. Are you working for the Oathbreakers? We should wait until the enemy is no longer on high alert. Actually... If Antio's plan isn't a good one, what do you suggest instead? There is a time for initiative and a time for patience, he says. We should try a different part in the river, or come back later. The enemy's too wary of us now. Are you in such a rush to see Kyra's edict come to pass? Sorry, Quip, but I'll strap you to my back and charge down the other bridge alone, but doing nothing isn't an option. Yeah. We can sit and wait for Kyra's edict to kill us, or we can do something. Well, if this were a hearing of grievances, says Bitterquip, I'd let you call the shots, but we are talking about the lives of my gang. Conscripts are a copper a dozen, but Furies have worked hard to secure the loyalty of my gang. I will not strap fine warriors on so buffoonish a plan. Well, I suppose I'll have to tell the voices of Mlera that his agents were soft and cowardly in the face of opposition then. Huh? Do you think your words would change? I meant to say perhaps the Fatebinder is right. Antio is in charge, and when you meet next with the Archons, you will tell the voices I was instrumental in the success of the crossing. Just like that, huh? The disfavored warrior crumples his face into his palm. No, wait. I won't question it. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, you had best be thanking me, and the Fatebinder. We've saved the disfavored time and again. What's one more? Listen up. For this to work, my Furies need a moment to get out of cover. Fatebinder, you need to run up the east bridge. Don't get yourself killed, just draw their attention. I'll signal my Furies to send a rope across while you have them occupied. Well, there's no time to waste. Let's hope your gang delivers. Antio turns to you, nodding with a heavy frown. Thank you, Fatebinder, and good hunting. Yeah, I think we're gonna need that. We're gonna need to attack the bridge. But I am not gonna do it right now, because I think we still have time. So what I'll do is I'll just go over here, try to survey the situation. Apparently there's a lot of people around here. They're still very injured and all that. I'm not gonna be here for right now. What I'll do is I'll leave. And also I need to talk to these guys. We're gonna talk to them later. I'll leave. I'll go to this favorite camp. Oh, I need to... Oh, that's kind of a... That's a bad thing right there. 3 hours. Let's go there first. And then come back to through the Scarlet one. Anyway, we need to do that, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna complete these quests, talk to the guys that we need to talk to, and also train if we need to, which I don't believe we do, but we might. I don't remember how that goes. But that's what we're gonna do here. So, fast mode on. Start moving. And, Petibor, Rona, who do we need to talk to? Hellspar Surveyors, that's one of them for sure. With all due respect, our cohorts have proven themselves against the Apex Fools time and again. And what can your Earthshakers do other than get in the way, says Surveyors. Oh, this is Hellspar. Yeah, we didn't see this guy. Well, I don't want to be here, Surveyors, and my orders don't involve proving our value to you. If the Great General doesn't want magic on his side, then he can order to stand down and sit this one out. Well, I don't question what you're... That's Iron Marshal Renius. Oh, yeah, she's still here. She's here as well. I don't question what your mages bring to the table, Hellspar, but I have my reservations about your leaders. Why couldn't Radix show up to the siege himself? If he has more pressing issues than the state of the conquest, I should like to hear about it from his mouth. Well, if Radix is not inclined to help, perhaps the next of kin might take his place. No, let's go with that. Let's try to meddle in this. And I received an emerald pin, a bunch of money, and I gained favor with this favorite. Well, I hate to upset the chain of command during a time of war, says Arrhenius. Perhaps Radix's brother can convince him to remember his duty, Fatebinder. I thank you for the part you played. You didn't have to risk yourself, but you did so all the same.
You learn something every day.
I do, don't I? That's pretty good, wasn't it? There it is. So we leveled up, we took care of our healing, and also we're going to be able to train. So that's Master Arrhenius running away. Let's have a chat with Seveus. Welcome back, Fatebinder. Well, that was that, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the same line that we had before. This guy doesn't say anything. Yeah, look at that. I can't even talk to him. Okay, so who were... Sterling Angnon, that's the guy that we imprisoned. What part of no aren't you grasping? Maybe you should put less effort into whining at me and more effort into scrounging up a proper weapon before the next battle. That's just stone shields talking to each other. That's pretty cool. So let's go up here, and we can sleep over here.
Sorry,
without...
I can't.
Without wasting things. So, Marcus, train me, please. Marcus goes for two-handed weapons, one-handed weapons. I got a parry right there. That'll be a nice thing. We can train. Okay, so we came here just to get that done. Parry might be a good thing, and I will go for that. Actually, one-handed weapons, I think I get a buff from that as well. Or not. I don't really know. I'm gonna go with parries over here. And that is that. Okay, so he needs leveling up. Let's take care of that as well. So what can we do? Quickness would be nice. Might would be nice. Accuracy would be better for that armor hitting, for those armor hitting things. We got a skill over here. Let's see what I have. Agility. Let's go with the range. No, not range. Let's go with agility. What do we have? Light foot, flurry your bolts, unleash a devil attack on your target. That's a pretty good one. And I'm gonna go with that. Save, and that is that. Also, I have this thing. Quests. So we got this one, Explore Echo Call. Need to go there and attack the bridge. Okay, Echo Call it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep. I probably should, but she's gonna level up soon enough, so we should be okay there. Should be. Okay, let's just talk to this guy a little bit. We haven't talked to him before, so I just want to know Lantry a little bit. Lantry stops his stride, darting his ends about his bandolier and belt as he softly mouths off a mental inventory of his inks and quills. When at last assured his possessions are in place, he looks up at you with a smile. What might I do for you? Well, if you're going to travel with me, I need to know more about you. An understandable request. Let's see. Born in Sunder, no kids. What few longings of fatherly love I've got in my heart are satisfied by taking care of carrier birds. Learned my sigils and spells about 30 years back, and being able to defend myself has opened a life of field study. And haven't grown tired of wandering just yet. I've written on all manner of subjects, magic, birds, language, geometry, but my main focus has been chronicling. I find there's no finer pursuit than recording the events of our times. There will always be legends of what happened. Someone ought to be making note of the real thing. Aside from that, I don't know. I practice centering stance, draw portraits, make my own inks, and have a sharp aversion to autobiography. I'm about as boring as watching coral grow. Oh man, you're not at all, man. You're very interesting, quite interesting, huh? Well, for me personally, not for what's the name of my character? Not for my character. Yeah, Cora, yeah. So how did you wind up here in Vendry as well? When the Vellum Citadel was set aflame by Kairos' edict, I fled as fast as my knees would carry me. Every direction seemed a bad idea, but heading to Vendrian's well seemed the least suicidal option. Mind you, I was laboring under the misconception that the Vendrial Guard had surrendered and the fighting in the valley had stopped. Looking first at his left arm, then his right, he reads through the assorted notes inked across his skin. Ah, yes, 7th of Sparring. That's when I crossed the mountains. That would be 3 days after the Vendrian Guard jettisoned their surrender and claimed the citadel in the valley. The Vendrian Guard nabbed me and several other sages moving through the valley. The other sages were sympathetic to the Vendrian Guard. As for me, I just agreed so as not to get everyone killed. I think defying the Overlord is a really slow and stupid form of suicide. Yeah, I suppose so. Tell me about your work with the Oathbreakers. The Vendrian Guard has several noble born in their ranks, and they know their letters. Problem is, they come from the noble houses scattered across the realms, each with their own private script. That's where the sages and I come in. Between us, we're familiar enough with all the regional scripts to translate and coordinate, but translating is child's play, so I might have helped out a bit more. The old citadel at the center of the valley is a crumbling affair, and there's no time to for proper construction. Seemed a crime not to put my magic to work. What did you learn of their plans in your time there? Well, it won't surprise you to know their strategy is largely non-existent. They cling to the hope that their example will inspire others in the tiers to come to the valley and join the cause. The recent inaction... Oh, maybe that's an interesting thing. Maybe that's actually a possibility, and the locking of the valley was a way to prevent that from happening. No reinforcements. The recent inaction between the Archons has emboldened them. Some even think the Archons fear the Vendrian Guard. I'm sure they have it quite wrong. Well, I'm sure they don't, actually. They seem quite a formidable adversary. What else can you tell me about the Oathbreakers and their forces? The Vendrian Guard surrendered back in 429, and while a lot of them were conscripted in the chorus, 3 of the leaders, so Captains Ari, Matani, and Florian, they never turned themselves in. Instead, they hid in the valley, gathering up what resources they could until they could challenge the local garrison. At highest count earlier in the year, they numbered over 400, their ranks swollen by soldiers of Haven and Azure that survived the war. They are a dying breed, these Oathbreakers. Most in the tiers have finally come to realize that Kairos has already won. And before you ask, as connoisseur of the inevitable, I have made my peace with the Overlord and bowed to his might. Well, I guess there's no real downside to doing that, to be honest. I mean, I haven't seen that happening, unless you are part of the Scarlet Chorus. So you provided military aid to the Oathbreakers? I gained fear with Lantry, okay. When the servant of the Archon of Justice asks me that question, I can't help but assume it's an antecedent to some sort of punishment. I can't deny that I assisted the Oathbreakers, but the alternative was to starve in a cell and maybe lose my head. I realize this is an offense to the Overlord, but it's not like I increased their odds of winning in any significant way. Huh. Really? Let's glare at him silently. Well, I trust my future actions will show I mean to be a service, not a source of problems. Yeah. So how did you wind up a prisoner of the chorus? I had to send some missives, and that meant getting to a clearing where my terns and doves might find me. The patrol with me was ambushed by the Scarlet Chorus. I tried to flee the scene, but some youngster trackled me, and well, out of one fire into another. That's been a running theme this year. Okay, let me ask you something else. Let's talk about mages, because we don't know too much of them. Let's see. For hundreds of years, the sages... I said mages, I meant sages. For hundreds of years, the sages have been devoted to the collection and preservation of knowledge, where scholars, bookmakers, archivists, and students of the mystic and the mundane alike, the wisest of our guild, not that I truly belong in that category, are versed in sigils and spellcraft. Or at least... that's how it used to be. With the destruction of the Vellum Citadel, the sages have been scattered to the wind. There were once more sages than I could name. Many have died or been taken prisoner by Kairos' forces. What do you know of the Vellum Citadel? Actually, what is that? The Vellum Citadel was a library fortress, the largest Oh, that's the thing we destroyed. Landry scowls, his writing hand becomes unusually still. I once felt a rush of pride at that name. Now it's a blight on our reputation. Lantry clears his throat, reasserting his smile. The Vellum Citadel was a beautiful sanctuary of parchment and ink. We had amassed knowledge from the Northern Empire to the coast of the Tiers. It would take a score of lifetimes to learn all the Citadel could teach you. But the sages in charge of the Vellum Citadel thought themselves above Kairos' rule. The Overlord learned the sages were copying and spreading lies and forbidden knowledge. Kairos put an end to life at the Citadel with his Edict of Fire. Landry stops, putting a hand to his face. All that knowledge set aflame. When we bind books, we bind them to last. Our most important tomes were warded against fire and other maladies. Landry scowls. So many of the books remain intact as the shelf and floor melt away. I suppose it's still there. If you want to brave danger and certain death for it, there's good reason they call it the Burning Library now. Okay, well, we'll talk more later. Indeed. I have a finite appetite for discussing myself, and I'm more than sated. Let's press onwards. Yeah, let us. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Tyranny. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.